लल माइसकेँ फेरि पनि आजको हाम्रो यो डे स्ट्रिममा क्रेजी जानुपर्छ ल हामी अगाडि 1700 आज यसमा अहिले आजभन्दा पनि अहिले यसमा घुम्न अहिलेको यो स्ट्रिममा योमा डिभिजन 1 पुगौँ एन्ड्रोइड डिभिजन 1 छोएपछि हामी शीतल भएर बस्नुपर्छ ला 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 Wait. Let's go first गेमै आजको हाम्रो
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm?
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man
छ्या यार मैले हल्का गल्ती गरेँ
off him and just looking to add another little.
And he shoots! Goal!
Listen, the big
It's one.
names earn their reputation.
It's यत्तिकै बढाउँला हामी
Precisely the reason we've just seen.
हामी
I'll have
यत्तिकै
the
अगाडि
reason to
बढ्नुपर्छ
Here we are, early stages. He struck one and he looks hungry for more.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Barcelona are already chasing. There's the
उई
loose here.
कस्तो मजाको बल थियो नि यार त्यो
Now it's Rui Costa. Best. And he's had it nicked away. Now he's off and running.
Pretty robust defending.
Costa Curta kept his eye on it, and he's there. So just a one early goal to report. And the score is 1-0.
बेस्ट बेटा नाइस भनेको
Best really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshaled.
कस्तो नमिठो पास खेल्यो यार त्यसले
And this is Shevchenko.
नाइस किपर
That's the keeper's ball.
मार्मोस बेस्ट भनेको सबै बेस्ट मार्मोस अगाडि भएको दोस्त बेस्ट
That's a lovely neat pass. Oh, shooting chance! Good run, but that is where it stopped.
Bale has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Marmoush. Bale. Iniesta can so cleverly bypass the press. The less said about that pass, the better. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
He's being urged to shoot. And the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job
दुई
properly.
बल यार लिटरली
And we have our very first corner. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Rodri. And the half-time whistle goes.
Shit happens भयो
Satisfactory first half. They've got
दुई बल यार लिटरली
something to build on
कस्तो
after the
मिठो
break.
ओलिभर
What have we learned from the first
के भन्नु यार
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands. So no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
leading 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here.
कहाँ फाल्यो यार
Nepal
त्यो बल हैन बाटिस्टालाई फाल्ने हो के
in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Marmoush is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Good take, and is he in? Tries a shot! Oh, it's hit the post!
बेल यार त्यो बेललाई नहानेर मैले त्यतिखेर ऊ खेलिदिनु पर्ने रहेछ के भन्छ अरे त्यो फ्री किक हान्नु पर्ने रहेछ चान्सेस त हुन्थ्यो नि यार
And that's another good win of the ball. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Rodri does really well to win the ball there. Looking for options for movement.
जिउनु नै होला सरी
Rui Costa. He's picked his way through. He runs
वाउ
in.
यस्तै हुन्छ के यो जानु भएन गइनी कहाँ जाने यार होली भनेको मोमाया हो के बुझेन होली भनेको मोमाया हो
There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both.
Decent
यो नै
shot.
यस्तै भइरहेछ यो के देखि दिमाग खराब यार
It's in.
लेट्स गो लभली
They've got their lead back. And he's only
तर आज होली जस्तै छैन यार यतातिर हुन त म ढिलो उठेर पनि होला होइन यतातिर
All goalkeepers are crazy.
अनि ट्याक्कै यहाँ माथि पनि बजारतिर पनि गएको थिएँ पुरै बजारहरू खुल्ला छ मान्छेहरू एक दुईवटा मात्रै देखेँ मैले होली खेलेको
today, and he may not yet be
अब
done.
यस्तै भनेपछि अबको 2-3 वर्षमा हरान्छ होली भन्ने कुरा
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Maldini going full steam ahead down the left flank. Costa Curta makes the interception.
Nepal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Best. Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, he's burst through. And here's Batistuta. Shapes the shot.
एउटा हानेको यार मैले त यतै घरतिर खेलेँ होली बिहानतिर एक दुईवटा लोला हाने केटीहरू वा इलेक्सन छ नि त यो पालि त्यसैले नि इलेक्सन भयो पनि होइन पुरै बजार पुरै खुल्ला छ क्या हुन्छ नि सब मान्छेहरू त्यो पसलमा छन् एक दुईवटा हुन्छ नि एक दुईवटालाई मात्रै देखेँ मैले त्यो गोरु गरेको
Important interception.
Barcelona really
कलरहरु
don't
लगाएको
know.
पसलहरु त पुरै
Just have to throw
खुल्ला छ
everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
बस पार्कतिर गएको थिएँ म त्यो के अरे फ्युल भर्न होइन
Marmoush
पुरै खुल्ला छ क्या
travels
गाडीहरू
the
पनि
ball.
मजाले चलिरहेछ
And here's Batistuta. Bale. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Rijkaard calmly anticipates
म त राउन्डमा थियो होइन यस्तो हेरेँ होइन
as far as he
छिटो
can.
गराउनु यो आइडीको
Oh, that was
त्यही त
good.
म यो आइडी भएपछि ठ्याक्कै तिमीलाई मेसेज गर्ने भनेर
Contact
थिएँ
football. Both sides glad to.
मैले के भन्नु लाग्थेँ मै बिर्सेँ यार भाइ यो आइडीमा डिभिजन 1 पुगेर तिम्रो आइडी खेल्ने अनि त्यसपछि तिम्रो आइडीमा आज राति आज भोलि मङ्गल बुध 2 दिनमा त कस्तो नपुगेला 1600मा छौ भने होइन तिमी कस्तो नपुगेला र 2 दिनमा र नि त्यो नपुग्यो पनि त्यो के अरे तिमीलाई त्यो उ त चाहियो होइन के अरे नारुतो हिन्दीमा हेर्दैछु जापानिजमा र इङ्ग्लिसमा अलरेडी हेरिसक्यो वाउ एनिमी भनेको साउन्ड त त्यो हुन्छ नि मलाई हावा लाग्छ यार तर हिन्दीमा त्यो एनिमी चाहिँ 1577 छ ओके तिमीलाई त्यो उ त चाहियो होइन किपरलाई त त्यो ठ्याक्कै 17 लास्टतिर 1750तिर आए पनि अन्डर 1 लाख भएपछि त पाइहाल्यो त एम्बाप्पे यो अति लोमा छ यार छविको कार्ड आएको छैन होइन योमा अहिले लेटेस्ट छविको कार्ड आएको लेटेस्ट छविको कार्ड आएको भनेको अस्ति न त्योमा आएको थियो लास्ट टाइम आएको भनेको त्यो के अरे मेस्सीहरूसित 300 हो कि 200 प्याकमा आएको थियो होइन त्यहाँदेखि आएको छैन छविको नयाँ कार्ड आउनु नि छविको छवि
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
जिउनु नै
Just
होला
joining us, we are already underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in
Miss
the
नगर
air.
नि यार बल
What's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it
के
in
भन्नु
important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
हिन्दीमा धेरै फन्नी छ नि त्यही के
Pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball. Shoots! I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake.
चुनावको उता सकिने भनेको होइन र
Filled up this, plenty of really nice passing. Hoisted in, and the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. He's in a great position here. Oh, he's been caught napping. So it is still 0-0. And now they can clear their lines. And it's Bale.
हेर्न म्याटर चाहिँ
Xavi Alonso. And this is Bale. He could be in here. Oh, that is a good ball.
वाह यो चाहिँ अति सिद्ध्यायो यो चाहिँ
That's it for now.
म यही बुझ्दैन कि यार म्याच अप हान्दाखेरि पनि ताङदिङ खान्छ नि दोस्तोहरू
They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do
Shit.
just that.
बेस्टबाटै हान्नु पर्ने रहेछ
It really
गल्ती भयो
is. It's rugged and robust.
यो रणमतीको छोरोले 3वटा लास्ट डिफेन्स खेलेछ
And
the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
3वटा सिबी खेलेर चाहिँ किन म्यामले 3वटा सिबी आइरहेछ? तपाईँ एनिमी जापानिजमा हेर्नुहुन्छ कि म जापानिजमा हेर्छु यार। जापानिजमा भ्याइसकेपछि अनि त्यसपछि रिपिट गरेपछि चाहिँ म उ गर्छु के अरे इङ्ग्लिसमा हेर्छु। जस्तो मैले त्यो के अरे वान पिस 2-3 चोटि रिपिट गरिसकेँ होइन जापानिज भर्जनमा। अनि त्यसपछि चाहिँ फेरि जापानिजमा हेर्ने कस्तो अर्कै लाग्यो होइन। अनि त्यसपछि मैले इङ्ग्लिसमा हेरेको। त्यो भ्याए इङ्ग्लिसमा भ्याए फेरि त्यसपछि जापानिजमा।
Xavi Alonso, best. Great vision. And that has been cut short. Now that looks a decent ball. And he can clear it away. Marmoush is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery.
Nice.
Lovely
यार।
Well, players of his stature always live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half time, and it can make such an impact on each
वान पिस नारुतो ब्लिच चाहिँ 3वटै ब्लिच चाहिँ हेरेन यार। ब्लिच मैले 1-2वटा एपिसोड हेरेँ कस्तो ज्याउ लाग्यो।
Taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap
निकर भएको भन्नु लाग्यो।
The first half is done.
ब्लिच चाहिँ किन कस्तो ज्याउ लाग्यो मलाई।
It's still anybody's game here.
अति हुन्छ नि भित्रदेखि के हेर्ने हुन्छ नि त्यस्तो भइदिएर म त स्टार्टिङको 5वटा एपिसोड पनि सकिनँ क्या हो।
I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And we are back on the way.
Nepal really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
And this is Bale. Guardiola. Best, a player who needs no introduction. Cannavaro. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's a foul and a
कन्टिन्यू गर्नु न ब्लिज मजा आउँछ हेर्न जोतका। मलाई मनै परेन हिन्दीमा हेर्नु न तर टाइम भएपछि।
The old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
He's having a good look here, looking to widen the gap.
सुत्या हो त्यो ए ट्रिटमेन्टमा छ रुख।
Xavi Alonso. Baresi. Passing is crisp and sharp.
It's a shame because it was such a good decision.
Dumfries. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Eto'o. Still just a single goal between the sides. And he's chosen to go back. And this is Eto'o. And
What?
it's a goal. They have come roaring.
एनिमी एउटै हो तर जापानिज डब र हिन्दीमा धेरै डिफ्रेन्ट हुन्छ यार। अघि त्यो भाषाले पनि धेरै डिफ्रेन्ट गरिदिइहाल्छ नि।
The fans here are pretty fired up now. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And he's there to get it away. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to
के गर्छ हो दोस?
breeze patience from here.
Great ball if he can get there. He's found a way through. And they've got rid. Marmoush. And it's Bale. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Best. Oh, they can break here. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Cleared without complication. Tries to pass it through. Went beyond the defence. And he's quick to get it clear again.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Now it's Cruyff, and this is Raul. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty.
Bro message me on Instagram. Message me on Instagram.
And he scores! Back in business!
नाच्न यार के भएको यार त्यो भर्खरको गोल अति छिट यार
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
क्वालिटी घटेको हो क्या स्ट्रिमको हो र मतलब उस्तो त्यो आउटपुट भनेको
Best. Nice defending. It's got the job done. Bergkamp. And it's Cruyff. Nicely weighted ball. Raul. So that's it. It is
61 62 32 ठिकै छ त
both sides showing battling qualities. Xavi Alonso picking up the man of the match award, and no surprise there. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Nepal certainly had some
720 नै थियो पहिल्यैदेखि 720
that more should have been made of.
And that's where we have to.
पहिला 1080 थियो कि पहिला कति थियो रु त्यो पो कहाँदेखि हेर्छन् यार 720 भन्यो होइन तिमीले हेर्नैपर्छ यार यो त बेला चाहिँ गाँठ खेल्नु लाग्छ नि किन बेल यार हिजोसम्म राम्रो हिजो पनि के भन मिस्दा मिस्यो गरेर त्यो आज त अति मिस गरिरहेछ यार जुन सट पनि सब पोलमा लगाइरहेछ बेल 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 कहाँ कहाँ ध्यान्छन् कि नेपालीले चान्स पाएपछि गर्छ क्या काठमाडौँ पुलिसले 23 वर्ष एउटा केटालाई समातेछ टिकटकमा के हालेछ भन न झापामा गोली हानेर बालेनको हत्या भनेर हालेछ समात्यो पुलिसले अनि के भएको छ भाइ कपाल त पातलो हुँदै गएछ सरको मेरो पातलो नै छ नि स्ट्रिममा देखिन्छ पुरै
In a system like this, Peter, the winger fullback
मेरो सानदेखि पातलो यार कपाल
absolutely crucial.
अनि त्यो माथि झन् मैले उ बेला के कतिमा 11मा पढ्दा अब खेरि मैले कलर हानिदिएँ त्यसपछि त झन् केही यस्तो भयो
Wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even...
Nice. कपाल कपाल म भन्छु नि कपाल भनेको म माया हो क्या
And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this.
कलर भन्ने कुरा चाहिँ अलि नान्नु
That
पर्ने
was
रहेछ यार
easy. Almost
पुरै जोसै
too
जोसमा आएर
easy.
म्यामले कलर हानिदियो होइन त्यो ठ्याक्कै के
Defending
थियो यार
a
त्यतिखेर
renowned finish.
ए कोरोनाको बेला म्यामले
And that's
कोरोनाको बेला कलेजहरू बन्द हुने होइन अनलाइन क्लास
Really looks sharp.
जोस लाग्यो मलाई कलर
That's
हान्ने
very well played.
कलर हानिदिएर हान्नु चाहिँ अरे
best.
त्यसपछिबाट जुन तरिकाले कपाल पातलो भयो
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And it's made. Shoots! He scored! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So that's two now without reply.
This
No
is
fault.
wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Neymar!
कस्तो नमिठो हाने यार को हो त्यो बाटिस्टा हो
What a that one!
साइडको हल्का देखिएछ
Just one goal in it now. Game on. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the
Oh, that is us. Oh, shooting
Nice.
chance. Goal.
हामी हराम बल खेल्नुपर्छ जस्तो मानिरहेको छु यार
2 up now, and they are cruising. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defense made it way too easy.
अनि आज होलीमा कति लोला हान्ने
So the
कति
lead
अन्डा खाइयो
is 2.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just
Stream
finish
render.
this off.
एक स्ट्रिम भन्छु गेम रेन्डर चाहिँ हल्का
Cut out, really nicely done. Beckham. Now that looks a decent ball. Xavi Alonso. It's a good spell of possession, this. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
ओए त्यो बल गएको बल जान्थ्यो यार
No, no, I stand corrected. It's
स्ट्रिम रेन्डर भएको होइन गेम हल्का रेन्डर भइरहेछ
And we have our very first corner.
Marmoso Barmos
Race
Marmosa
And
Musa
that has been
Musa
clogged away.
Musa
Baresi.
Nicker Vaga
Nuno Mendes is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. And it's Bale. Batistuta. That has not gone well. Right card.
Oh pass
Now, can they get him away? Well, they got
pass
it back in a hurry.
Nice
And it's half time here.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good.
Haram,
quality in
haram,
both midfield,
haramble.
quality up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1.
इन्कम म्यानेजर कम्पलसरी नै हो र गेममा
Resumed here.
आफ्नो मन अहिले मैले यहाँ लिङ्क अप
And the
म्यानेजर छैन मसित यो अगाउन्टमा त्यत्तिकै खेलिरहेको छु
This nice and quick.
well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really
आफ्नो
well.
मन हो लिङ्क अप हाल्नु र नहाल्नु
Cuts it out.
त्यही पनि लिङ्क अप हालेपछि पनि हर गेममा लिङ्क अप प्ले हुन्छ भन्ने कुरै हुँदैन मेरो त्यो क्यापिलो
And he's being shifted off it.
5-6 गेममा 1-2 चोटि हुन्छ लङ बल खेल्ने
Xavi Alonso. Nuno Mendes. Xavi Alonso. So, Jim, is that the manager?
दोस्त भाग्ला भनेको भागेन
Takes a
नाइस
shot.
किपर ब्रदर 1770 र्याङ्कमा छु
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
भ्याउला त तिमी 1770 मा दिन्छ होला यार तिमी ऊ कतिमा छ र्याङ्क कति छ तिम्रो तर आई गेस दिन्छ जस्तो माने है मैले फेरि यसपालि फेरि डिजिआको लागि चाहिँ सबले पेलिरहेछन् अलिक गाह्रो होला र होइन दिन्छ 500 होला यार तिमीले यसपालि जसको आँखा पनि डिजिआमै छ लिटरली सिक्स नाइन ए मजाले
Xavi Alonso can get it clear. And that's a danger. It scores! Oh, it's come off the upright. And now they can spring out of defence. Good ball, good take. Lovely bit of skill.
कस्तो नमिठो पास दियो छ्या छि मार्मोस
Rijkaard. To Rui Costa. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Xavi Alonso. Marmouche.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, that's neat. Bale showing good feet. He's having a shot!
So, Food Capture Bro, welcome, सबलाई welcome छ welcome to my live stream everyone. Ibrahimलाई ल्याइदिउँ के लियोलाई ल्याइदिउँ यार लियोलाई नखिलाएको त अरू भयो यो गरौँ यो गरिदिउँ होइन अनि अरू के गर्ने यसमा के छ अरे ब्लिच हो कि के हो अरे योमा के होइन भिजनरी पास सिट यार अति डेनिस म त के ब्लिच होला भनेको यसको अर्को कार्डमा चाहिँ ब्लिच छ होइन डेनिसको बारखाम्प डेनिस बारखाम्प जोतको यार ब्लिचमा के गर्नुपर्छ डिजिएल लिन 1 लाख भित्र पाउनुपर्छ क्या हो 100K भित्र 100,000K भित्र पाउनुपर्छ नाइस भनेको भएन
He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Half an hour gone in the second half. Out towards the flank. Knocks it into space. Knocks it out wide. Nuno Mendes.
That's good play from him.
He's shifting through the gears here.
उयो यसका कहाँ दियो यार दोस्ले बल यस्तो हाइमा नआउ न लियो
Messi. And this is Batistuta.
नाइस
And it's there.
पिपी लिगमा अन्डर 1 मिल र्याङ्क हुनुपर्छ यप
They have their boots on the throats of
गएपछि
their
डिजिया हान्छ
opponents.
डिजिया भन्दा पनि अहिले त सबै नयाँ नयाँ दिइरहेछ अब यसपालि कुन दिन्छ यो फेजमा यसपालिको नयाँ फेजमा
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So now the difference is 3. He's having a good look here. He's in a good position here. Messi. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Nuno Mendes. He's through here. Well read, nice interception.
What?
And
Messi.
that will be the final act. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One
Lovely है यतिकै जाम यो मलाई त यो बिहिबार पो के दिन्छ भन्ने जस्तो लागिरहेछ यार बिहिबार के देला यो थर्सडे एउटा बवाल म्यामले हुन्छ नि हुन त फेरि यो थर्सडे फेरि लिङ्क अप दिन्छ कि होइन त्यही छेउ छ थर्सडे नै त मन्डे पनि अलिक गाह्रै छ अर्को थर्सडेतिर बवाल प्लेयर दिएपछि बवाल हुन्छ यार तिमीहरूलाई के लाग्छ भाइ डिबालालाई उमा देला इपिकमा डाइबालाको दाई हार्ट फ्यान डाइबालालाई म्यामले डिबालालाई के युभेन्टसबाट इपिकमा दिनुपर्छ क्रेजी हुन्छ होला यार सेकेन्ड स्ट्राइकर न त नि एएमएफमा हुन त त्यसको त राइट विङ्स हो होइन त्यही पनि र अनुमतिको चाहिँ एएमएफमा एकदम सेकेन्ड स्ट्राइकर होइन यार त्यो के खेल्थ्यो उमा युभेन्टसमा हुँदाखेरि हुन त भ्यानु त तिनवटै पोजिसन भ्यान्छ होइन त्यही पनि मेन पोजिसन एएमएफ हुन त राइट विङ्समा दिए पनि नाइस राइट विङ्समा पोर्फिलिक विङ्गर दिए पनि एएमएफ खेलाउने हुन्थ्यो अनुमतिको चाहिँ इपिकमा आउनुपर्छ यार डिबाला Oh, ho, 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 ho. I'm having high latency in my internet service. Not possible to push. Okay, bro. I can do that for you. मैले के भन्नु लाग्थ्यो I'm sending message. Okay, bro. After I finish the streaming, I will reply you. Wait, what the fuck? No, no, यार के भएको ल्यापटपको चार्ज पनि गाह्रो भइसकेको छ त
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway. Alessandro Costa Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power, and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Yeah, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect reading of the game and all done with immaculate discipline.
Oh, that is a nice touch. Has a shot! That is
Sitä nie Erbille.
Gareth Bale!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. Very good.
Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And the counter-attack is on for Barcelona. Now that looks a decent ball.
Nepal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Oh, well measured. Now that is a hefty challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Neymar is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Now it's Bale. Messi. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Hyena.
And it's Bale. Knocks it out wide. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Kante.
पास खेल्न अलि लेट गरिरहेछ नि लिटरली
Whatever he
यो
can
नै
find.
पास मैले दाबिसकेँ होइन कस्तो लेट खेलिदिइरहेछ
Conte. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Tonali. Played back. Can he get on the end of this? That's a shade optimistic.
Nepal certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Now it's Bale. He's found some space. Tries a shot! In for the pieces! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here! And it's half-time here. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Nepal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Marmouche. And Mendes. And it's Batistuta. Oh, nicely intercepted. Tonali can so cleverly bypass the press. Threads one in. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape. Certainly when...
यो बहादुर चाहिँ फिनिसिङ कहिले नहाने भयो यार यो मार्मसको
It's a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Just about up to the hour now. Best. Bale. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Mbappe. Marmouche is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Your impression so far, Jim?
Nepal are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
75 minutes played.
लेट
And this is Bale.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They won another one and will seemingly keep going.
पास वान्डस झ्याप्पै दिउ न दोस्त यार
It's a searching pass. Schmeichel gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but
Wow.
it came to nothing. Into the last 5 minutes. Now it's Bale. Gets into some space. Tries the cut back. Tries to get it clear.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
So that's it. It is all over. So in the end, one goal did it. Exciting encounter.
लेस देन 500k हुनुपर्छ डिजियाको लागि लेस देन 500 हो र होइन नि 1 लाख भित्र 10 लाख भित्र कि अलिक बुझ न 10 लाख भित्र 10 लाख भित्र
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. And we're underway.
Well, Peter, there's goalkeepers, and there are great goalkeepers, and then there's Oliver Kahn. He's in a league of his own.
Well, he is a goalkeeping icon, isn't he? The man famously known as King Khan by some.
वाउ
He's belligerent, he's brazen, but he's utterly
छोइदियो भने केही
Never
जान्नु
really
थियो होला
wants to accept failure. There's that body language he's always talking about. No wonder he instills both respect and fear in opponents.
And the counter is on. And the through ball. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Xavi Alonso. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Looking to play him in. Couldn't squeeze it through. Xavi Alonso. Knocks it into space.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
And here's Batistuta. Best. Decent chance!
नाइस वान
Delivered all right. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Irwin is one whose deliveries we all know about.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And the shot's on here. Chance! It's there! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
There was to be only one outcome.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Great chance!
होली नखेल्यो नाही यार
Goal!
होली पनि के खेल्ने क्या
Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order.
तिम्रो अनुमतिको छोरीलाई मैले हिजो लिङ्क पठाऊ भनेको नाम त मलाई पनि थाहा छैन त्यो स्कोर 808 हो भनेर
Peter, that this emphasizes the importance of having
मान्छे
players who want to go behind that
नामै
defense.
गेडे छ नाम छ भन्दैमा मान्छे पनि गेडे हुनु भएन नि यार
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Tries to play it through. He's on it. Can he get away? Otto has it out wide and in space. And he shoots! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
लाइभ स्कोर आइन यार त्यो मलाई त्यो थाहा छैन बट लिङ्कै भेटेन कि मैले हिजो त्यो मैले हिजो सर्च गरेँ होइन
And the whistler's gone for a reckless
अनि त्यो
challenge.
अर्कै आइदिन्छ क्या
Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. We are into overtime. Schmeichel breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hand. And the first half is done. Here a genuinely
Hello, bro. Hello, double of the others. Hello.
single goal the difference at half time. It is quite a game. Breathless.
Solo, welcome, Sai. Welcome to my live stream.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. And this is Batista.
But out of those ball, no run this though.
Kukcu is the team's great visionary. And here's Bale. Now this could be a chance. Shoots!
अर्को फेजमा चाहिँ चेल्सीको प्लेयर आओस् अनि पुस हान्न मजा आउँछ
Very, very good. You can't ask for much more.
वाउ
Great vision. And it's Otto. Howson. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. So we've reached the hour mark.
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
It's their second corner of the game. Pullet goes short. Now, who's going to be first to this? Otto. And now they can spring out of defence.
म्याड
Assistant referee rightly gives him off.
पटकान मन लाग्छ यार यस्तो देख्दाखेरि अर्को फेजमा मेसी आयो भने के लाग्छ तिमीहरूलाई आज कतिलाई त अहिले पुस हान्दै होला है
Marquinhos is very much of the nonchalant.
बिचमा गेम कसरी पठाउनु हेर्नु यसले गरेको
That's the keeper's
मेरो
ball.
म्याच थियो वाउ
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
हेर्नु फेरि गरेको यसले
They're back on the ball again. Lovely ball and a real chance now. That's a good ball. And he's there to get it away. Can he get on the end of this? Marmouche.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
कुद्ने होइन कि त खुट्टा हाल्ने हो बलमा
That ball looks a good one. Oh, important interception. Now it's Batistuta. Batistuta proves just a little bit too strong.
यसो चार्की कोही हानिदिउ त इन्ड्रिकलाई जानु पर्यो त्यसरी आफिस त भइ कति हुन्थ्यो
And here's Marmouche. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. And the finish!
अहिले
Big relief, it just needed better contact.
के बोल्छन् कि यार एउटाहरू
Bale. Now, can they get him away? And that's put paid to a promising move. Bale. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Rijkaard. And that will be the final act. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned...
31. कति भयो 445 होइन हामी हिस्ट्रीमा कति भयो यार टाइम कति हेर्छन् र 1 घन्टा ए भर्खर 57 मिनट्स भयो रहेछ त 57 minutes हामी लाइभ स्ट्रिम आएको Hakimi होइन Joao Cancelo one of the best attacking fullback एकजनाको ओइ आबु धाबी ओइ क्रुज यार एकजना मरेछ होइन 29 वर्षको यो इरानको स्ट्राइकले
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops.
नेपाली एकजना आएछ
On the
फेरि
mental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon.
ब्रोलाई बल्ल याद आयो जाऊ जाऊ ब्रो केमा
So that's got things underway.
अङ्कुल लास्ट यार
What we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
ओ नेपाली पनि उत्रिनु पर्यो
Look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to.
And the shot!
नाइस कति भयो रेटिङ 1 के 1730 मा छ हाम्रो देश
Would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty.
1730 भयो म तिमीलाई मेसेज गर्छु क्या
Keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
टाइम लाग्छ होला यार यो अकाउन्टमा डिभिजन 1 पुग्न चाहिँ
So the game's
एक गेम जित्ने अर्को गेम हार्ने भइरहेछ
It's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Neither of these.
रेड छ वटा यो त स्ट्रेट रेड छ
Looks a foul.
रेड
Referee's given it.
र नाइस
All red.
नाइस दोस्त अति बवाल तिमी तिमी टक्लै आयो यार अति नाइस यार
Scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence.
तिम्रो त अक्ला पड्काउ कि
They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
It looked avoidable and unnecessary, but it makes you think that he was trying to intimidate.
Bojan Krkic did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party. Oh, terrible pass. He is through here. João Cancelo defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man.
Not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Bale. Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's
लेट्स गो अति बवाल ए कङ्ग्रेस एमालेलाई माओवादी के हो
a finish right.
अब तर म सिभिलेट ओके छ त आई वान्ट टु भोट बट आई एम फार फ्रम होम कुन ठाउँमा हो तिमी
Extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Batistuta! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And here's Bale. That is
Ain't
good
you the
pass,
hairball?
Just hounded him off it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
What the?
Best. Maldini. Baresi. Rijkaard. Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Nepal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was
Chà.
always going to be intercepted.
ल ओके त आउन म नेपालमै छु बट आइएम ए म त बाहिर देश भने सोचेको
To find him. Pedri to Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Batistuta. Nicely weighted ball. Tries to get it clear. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Closing in on goal. Boyan. Oh, good-looking ball. Can he get it through? He's shifting through the gears here. Can he finish? Good effort, and it is right on halfway. So your views on the first half?
Nepal certainly can feel happy about how things have
यतिकै होल गरौँ है हामी चाहिँ
Now isn't the time to take their foot off the gas. They need to keep pushing. Leave the door open for the
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them.
लाउरेको रेलीमै फेस्नै राम्रो लाउरे नि मसँग मसँग मुस्किलै त्यसको बसित छेउमा जस्तो गालाले सुन्तलावटमा टकेर खान देउन Holy celebration across Nepal will be observed under strict regulation this year. As authorities ensures the election code of conduct. Wow.
There's the start of the second half. It's a good foot in there.
Nice.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
माधुर मैले गल्ती गर्छ मेरो गल्ती मेरो छैन भन्छु आज म सुन न अति आइमायो त रोनाल्डोबाट
Inspired goalkeeping.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
लङ होलिडे नालाय गर्यो
And we have our very first
+1 लिटर ओइ 1 करोड + लिटर बिक्री भयो अरे त पेट्रोल के भएको यस्तो एउटा ट्याङ्क फुल हानेर आइसक्यो र यतिकै छरी म त चिलमा अब
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
उठ्न बित्तिकै आँखा खोल्छु म्यामले
And now a sudden chance to counter.
पैसा बढ्यो भनेर न्युज आयो होइन
And this is
उमा के त्यो इन्डियन न्युजमा अनि त्यहाँ बढेपछि यहाँ पनि पक्कै बढ्छ स्पिड कुडेर अनि त्यो लाइन त त्यस्तो थिएन 5 जना पछि पालो आइहाल्यो मेरो होइन फ्युल हालेर आएको अनि स्पिड गएर यो हप्ताभरि घरमै बस्छु अनि अर्को हप्ता पनि कलेजमा म्यामले बिहानै हिँडेर जान्छु 1 घन्टा लाग्छ 2 घन्टा लाग्छ होला 1 घन्टा लाग्छ 2 घन्टा क्रेजी
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Oakland Roots are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
We have got
Mother
a
tune.
game here.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
It's
अति आइमाइनर यो त
oh, he gave that one all.
वान डाउन छ के
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because
यहाँदेखि म कर्नर के फ्री हान्छु ल गोल फिक्स अब
some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very
ला 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 निगाहों में ना तूने जाना उस ज़रूरता डू 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 ए एङ्गलो त मामले एङ्गलो नै भारी छ त दोस्त
Probably be looking to play it square from here.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
Knocks it into space. It's a pretty loose pass. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Shot could be on. And he shoots! Batistuta!
Cut him a wall. Let's go. छाती नहीं दिखे यार मैं
Finish of true class. Two up now, and they are cruising. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything you can do with a goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So the lead now is 2.
Yo, भन न भन
Certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Now it's
ट्याकल भनेको
Forlan.
नाइस नै क्रिस्टियन भेरी कस्तो छ
Reprieve for the
मैले
time
खेलेकै छैन मैले तान्न त ताने होइन खेलेकै छैन कि मैले अनि त्यो तानेबाट मेरो अकाउन्टै खेलेको छैन तान्न त ताने खेलेकै छैन
Well, the defense proved infallible.
तर तिमी जस्तो गोल पर्छ छैन भने ज्यादा हुन्छ है किनकि 150 प्लेयरमा त को पर्छ थाहा हुनु नि त यसमा चाहिँ चाँडै पर्छ क्या
That is good.
कोइन छ भने जाउँ न
Sharp movement came up against a
1000 अन्डरमा आयो भने त नाइस हो नि
so determined. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was
कि त फर्स्ट 500 मै पर्न सक्छ 500 मै कुन होस् होइन जान मन छ भने जाऊ भन्छु म चाहिँ निगा भनेको होइन
no messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, he's been caught napping.
छ्या
Beckenbauer.
छ्या
Referee brings it to a close. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasion.
त्योभन्दा खतरा सिएफ को लागि जानुपर्छ हुन्छ तर स्ट्याट्स लुक्स गुड है मलाई चाहिँ 1000 मा पर्यो त्यसले म त शीतलमा छु मलाई चाहिँ ठ्याक्क 1000 मा पर्यो मलाई त्यो क्रिस्टियन भेरी तिमीसँग कुन कति छ कुन कति छ तिमीसँग अफ कोर्स आई वोन यार के भनेको 300 चाहिँ मैले Like remain fascinating. फिनोमिनल फिनिसिङ छ अनि त्यसको त्यो कस्तो टाइपमा छ भनेपछि त्यो इटो टाइपमा इटोको पनि फिजिकल राम्रो छ होइन तेस्रो टाइपमा चाहिँ फिजिकल बवाल छ क्या त्यसको गोलपचर फिनोमिनल फिनिसिङ मसित चाहिँ मैले चाहिँ के गरिरहेछु भनेपछि पुरानो प्लेयरको नयाँ भर्जन आएको त्यो लिनुभन्दा पनि आफूसित जुन प्लेयर छैन नि आफूसित जुन के अरे ऊ छैन के अरे नयाँ प्लेयर छैन म त्यो प्लेयरलाई गइरहेको छु कि अहिले चाहिँ अनि क्रिस्चियन छैन मसित होइन भेरी थिएन अनि त्यसले गइदिएको फेरि खेलान्न होला मैले हेर किनकि अरू प्लेयरहरू छन् मसित होइन एक दुई गेम चाहिँ खेलाउँला कि यो पिसी वाउ अम्बप्पे कुनवाला एम्बाप्पे भनेको रे तिमीले पुरानो त भन्यौ रोखा तिमीले मलाई पठाएको थियौ त होइन अस्ति स्क्वाडको फोटो आ आ रोखा यो अकाउन्टमा डिभिजन 1 पुग्दियो त्यसपछि तिम्रो खेल्ने हो क्या
Well, football is, of course, ultimately
ना
driven
ना
by
करके प्यार हुआ
the stadium is full of noise and energy.
ओके
It certainly matters.
यो नयाँ एमबाप्पे तपाईँसँग भएको होला
Is
ल
boisterous. It is a perfect
तर
ambience.
एमबाप्पे यो विक लास्टै लोमा छ यार किन हो
You are ready now to
रातो
score.
मात्रै देखिरहेको छु त मैले त त्यसलाई
There's the whistle.
रातो
It's always a
रिबन
pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the
तिम्रो
pitch.
So
केसमा
would say anyone who understands
लगाइदेऊ
the
कि
defender's art.
फन न
Bias comes easy for me when we talk about one of the greatest pros. He exudes calm, elegance, intelligence, an Italian giant.
And it's been played through. And he's one-on-one.
नाइस वान फिनिसिङ चाहिँ लभली यार यसको
Well, talk about a real lightning. It's almost as if
रिफर्ममा
something coming. They just didn't
त्यही कि यो
anticipate
यो
what
यो
he'll
विक
try
लास्टै
and
लोमा छ क्या
One
यो
swift
उसको
move executed
के अरे सो टाइमहरूको
brilliantly.
इज्या हुन्छ क्या
Nepal are
लिटरली
such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert
Fuck.
a defensive situation into a goal.
डबल
Very impressive.
टच दिनुपर्ने रहेछ बल जान्थ्यो नि गोल डबल टच दिनु पर्थ्यो
Themselves unexpectedly
द्यानु
well.
पर्थ्यो
And we have our very first corner.
बाटिस्टुटा हेडिङ दिउ दोस्त बाटिस्टुटा हिजो हिजो मात्र सु भागन दोस्त यार खुट्टामै छ त बल
Necessary. Brazil are looking to go forward now.
फक इन्जर्ड नि छ एमआपी आज भोलि रियल लाइफमा हो र के भयो त्यसलाई
Now gone. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. Well, that is one way to stop him. Not the most accurate pass. Possession football, Jim. We're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's found a way through. Plays a sharp little ball here. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go.
क्लियर गर्नुपर्छ लास्टको बल खेल्ने होइन है लास्टको बल पास खेल्ने होइन क्लियर गर्नुपर्छ भर्खर सिट भइसकेको थियो लास्ट बल क्लियर म्याल
Didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be
झन्नै सिट भयो यार
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And he's been shifted off it. There's a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Brazil have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Batistuta. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now he's got space.
क्लियर लास्टको बल हामीले के गर्नुपर्छ क्लियर गर्नुपर्छ त
And that's been one straight.
रेड छ यार रेड दियो यार यो लाइक हो त्यो रनमा ती बेरेसीले 7 नम्बरको जर्सी तल्काउँदै ग्राउन्डमा प्रवेश भइसकेको छन् हामी बेरेसीबाट नाइस नाइस वान बारिस्टाले दिए फेरि अर्को हेडिङ
He's had it taken off.
बाहिर गइसक्यो बल फेरि नाइ नाइ मदरफुक नाइ 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 मदरफुक
Finish! And yes, there! They are right back in business.
डिफेन्स अलिक क्रेजी गर्नु पर्यो ला
There. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal strength.
Wow.
The outcome should all come down to
Great chance!
पास
That'll be the
जस्तो
final
पनि
possession
जान्छ मेरो
of
किन
the
जान्न त
first half.
जस्तो पनि पास कट्छ अरे र
Half
अन्त
full
फेरि
or half empty? Neither
आफूले
side
फेरि यहाँ
showing
हुन्छ नि
huge
पिली
opposing
पिली लगायो भने
force.
चाहिँ पास खेल्दाखेरि
2-1
अड्किन्छ
looking at half-time. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
दुर्गा पर्सा पनि दुखियात्मै रहेछ यार लिटरली कति अरेस्ट हुन्छ फेरि अरेस्ट भएको देखान्छ त
Neymar. Rijkaard is there to clear. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva! Oh, that is very close.
that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Now that looks a decent ball. Batistuta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
La, 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 la.
And it's Bale. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Real
Nice.
chance! There it is!
डिफेन्स चाहिँ अब क्रेजी गर्नुपर्छ ल हामी
That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to
हेर्न
his
यही हो कि यही भन्छु म यही भन्छु साइडदेखि गइरहेको छ म्यामले
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Chiellini. Brahim Diaz. Decent chance! He's got a goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Wonderfully smooth, smart, and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
So all
Pass,
square
pass,
and not
pass.
for the first time.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Looking for options for movement. Alonso. And now they can clear their lines. Thuram. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that's put paid to a promising move. Baresi. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Marmouche. Best. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. And they've got rid. Great vision. Oh, this is a great position. He can get that clear.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Cannavaro calmly anticipates. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
That's an imaginative pass.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Bale. He's picked his way through. Robertson with a fine tackle. Now it's Brahim Diaz.
वाउ
That's it.
ड्र भयो फेरि
So it does end all square Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner.
कसरी हुन्छ Nepal's number one. Okay. Let's go. Fendek देखि मैले उसको डिफेन्स Fendek.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle. Well, here he is, Martin Caceres, an uncompromising, unrelenting defender, Jim.
Yeah, and that unbreakable spirit is what makes him so special, Peter. He just plays without fear, determined to win at all costs.
Every team needs one of him, doesn't it?
Well, if you want to be successful, it's essential.
Now, can they get him away? Tries to play it through.
हानन् न दोस्त यार
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries to pass it. Shot!
तिमा हल्का छोइदियो भने गइहाल्छ कि छुनै मान्दैनन् हल्का धेरै पनि हल्का टुक्को दियो भने अफसाइड रन मतिको छोरी के भनौँ यार
Passing is crisp and sharp. Bale. Best.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's heaved it away. Out for a throw. Cannavaro gets it clear. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, super find. Oh, he's bustling through here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Best. That's good play. Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Oh, this is a great shoot!
यो मार कहिले हाने त म
Oh, nearly.
यो मार्मोसले होइन लिटरली कहिले हाने भनेपछि गोल मलाई भन क्या
Is applauding his effort then.
जुन बल पनि आउट फाल्दैछ यार त्यसले हिजोदेखि मैले 10 शट हाने हामीलाई यो मार्मोसबाट 10 शट त्यही ठाउँमा आउट हानिरहेछ क्या
30 minutes gone. He's on it. Can he get away? Now there's a fine ball.
आशै छैन कि एउटा हान्छु भनेर गोल
Challenge. happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Best, a player who needs no introduction. He is just caressing the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Xavi Alonso. Arezi. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. And they're quick to get it back. Chips it through. Rijkaard attempts a clearance. There's the whistle for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Some first-half thoughts?
Solid. Very solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively, I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Nepal have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
And he was quick to react. Now it's Batistuta. Knocks it into space. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. And it's Cáceres in towards the back stick. And he gets rid in a hurry.
Barcelona clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Marmouche. Best. Threads one in. And that's a... He's having a shot! Sticks it away! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the first...
Nice.
Rashford!
डिफेन्स चाहिँ अलि राम्रो जस्तो गरौँ है
Yeah, goalkeeping.
Rashford
जे हुन्छ हाम्रो
clearly
डिफेन्समै हुन्छ
beating
हेर
the keeper.
राज भनेको
And we have
डिफेन्समै हो
our very
वाउ
first corner. Schmeichel gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And it's Bale. Oh, good-looking ball. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the chance! Goal! Barcelona are back in business. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
That has ended up in no man's land. And that is as far as they're going to go. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
It's Neymar! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Neymar is offering a wry smile there.
아,
A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. Bale taking in the accolade.
음, 자,
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle. Barcelona lining up in what very much looks as though it's going to be a 5-3-2.
Conservatism would appear to be at play, Peter. However, we don't quite know what their motives are just yet. It could well be as it looks, but it might also be a way of deceiving the
졸라스
opposition,
건데,
that they're just going to sit
죽었다.
back and then hope to release an aggressive counter-attack or two. This
이렇게
system
밀고
can
있다.
accommodate that,
자,
and I certainly hope we're going to get something positive in response, and it's not going to be all defence.
Chance for a shot! That's their first effort on goal.
Incredible. He had all
오이,
the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
It's their second corner of the game.
마야 dim라인에 걸쳐.
Well read, and the danger is averted. And he's there to belt it away. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Marmouche is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him.
मान्छेले बल भेटाउन नखोज्यो कि हावा फाल्या कि पास.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. It's a throw-in. Now it's Batistuta. Just eases him off the ball. Messi. Into the channel. Pass somewhat off target. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. has not gone well. Ambitious ball here. Schmeichel claims comfortably. Xavi Alonso. Rijkaard. Marmouche. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Marmouche. And he's in on goal. Messi. Nicely shaped ball. Engages and forces him off the ball. Best. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now, can they get him away? Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Lewandowski. Messi. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Marmouche. He's away, and he shoots! It's in! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Nepal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produce something out of nothing there. A few seconds.
Oh, he's been caught napping. And the first half is done. So a steady, solid.
와우.
They've got the lead, and that.
अझै भने पनि अब हिजो लिङ्क फालेनौ के अब जे भने पनि भयो.
How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed. So they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Shot at goal!
यता भन्ने अब यस्तो म्यापले हुन्छ नि वाच पार्टी हानौँ भनेर यस्तो बसिरहेको थिएँ होइन लिङ्क फाल्छ भनेको
Barcelona clearly are trying to establish themselves.
के हुन्छ कि हेर न
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Looking for the run, and he welcomes it in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's the chance to counter. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Tries from distance. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow...
It's Dembele!
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Played out wide.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nuno Mendes. That's a pretty loose pass. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0.
यसमा तिम्रो जोसको एन्ड्रोइड फोन अपग्रेड हान्दियो अब
So, third corner of the game.
26 अल्टा अरे जोतका पर मलाई यसो स्पोन्सर हान्न त
Bensebaini can get it clear.
Nepal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offense is the best form of defense.
Nuno Mendes.
के गर्छ यार त्यसले बल छोडिरहेछ त्यस्तो
Oh,
बल
read. He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Batistuta.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Lovely pass.
25
but
पैसा
can he get
स्पोन्सर
it?
हानिदिन्छु वाउ
Schmeichel gets his hands on it and the
25 रुपियाँ भने पनि म के भन्दैन थिएँ एउटा समोसा खान्थेँ
Barcelona really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Marmoush.
यो 26 अल्ट्रामा इनबिल्ट प्राइभेसी हुने रहेछ यो मैले पनि देखिरहेको थिएँ यारुमा
Relief finally. Now at last
रिलतिर
we can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails.
जोजको हो त्यो भने हेर स्यामसङ भन्नु बित्तिकै जोतको हो कि त्यो बुझ क्या तिमीहरू जे भने पनि एप्पल भने एप्पल हो बुझेन इनबिल्ट प्राइभेसी चाहिन्छ भनेको गेडे तिम्रो त्यस्तो के हुन्छ काम भन त प्राइभेसी चाहिनलाई Abu Dhabi and Dubai, that's all hotels, text and stay for those unable to travel due to the circumstances and the government will cover the cost. दुवैतिर घुम्न जानुपर्ने रहेछ अस्तितिर एक दुई हप्ता त लम्किन्थ्यो नि फ्रीमा बस्न पाइने रहेछ अहिलेसम्म डिभिजन 2 मै कुट्ने यस्तै मोबाइल हो जस्तोमा नि तिमीलाई दिन्छु तिमीले हान्न त यो गेम म त गएको अब स्वरमा खान के हो त्यो भने स्वरमा भने फेरि स्यामसङको त डिस्प्ले युज गर्छ एप्पललाई नि त्यति मैले बुझेको छैनौ नि दुबईमा मिसाइल हान्दैछ इरानलाई के डुबाइ जाने होइन कि त्यहाँ अन्ति जस्तो फर्किने मान्छे फर्किनु मिलेको छैन नि अनि तिनीहरूको फेरि त्यो सबै कभर गरिदिइरहेको छ अरे के गरिदिन्छ अरे सरकारले अब कति दिनसम्म बस्ने मजाको हुन्छ आउटर लेयरभित्र चिज मासु
It
प्याज
always
पनिर
enjoys outreaching
तर
the ball
मुस्लिम
shadow
डिस
here
सिमिलर
and
लाइक
into
कठिरोल
sight.
बटन
Friendly
ग्रिल
stuff. This is football at its
कठिरोल
finest.
भन्न न घेडे कस्तो एक रोल जस्तै हुन्छ कट रोल भन न कठी रोल भन कठी रोल
Boisterous. He is
भनेपछि
a
बुझ्छौँ हामी
perfect
के
ambiance
शर्मा हो
for
फेरि
local
तिमी
characters who are
तिमी पनि
really
अल्लाह
impressive.
हो अकबर गर्न थाल्यौ क्या
So it's away we go then. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, this guy Caicedo really is the definition of the word tireless.
He's had a shot!
नाइस
He's scored!
काठी रोल भने काठी रोल एक रोल होइन शर्मा पनि होइन काठी रोल भने
Precisely the
काठी
reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
He knows it's taken.
यस्तो हाई मान्छन् केटाहरू कहाँ सकिन्छ त नि
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And this is Batistuta. Batistuta. Batistuta goes hurtling down that left-hand side.
Nice.
Decent chance!
Avenger also consume Storm after their first fight rated. Huh?
In next to no
Consume,
time.
okay.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish. And I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So that's reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure
Next.
from here.
Lauren이 머스가 머스가 머스기다 따스가 머스기다 just the colors and the automatic mechanical no
Sporting
loud
with their first corner.
my
Back in the game for either
fascinating
side, actually.
तर जति जे भने पनि होइन जस्तो जे भने पनि मोमो र बिरयानीलाई कोहीले बिट गर्न सक्दैन यार यदि तिमी बिरयानी खान जाऊ क्या
Sudden chance to
म
count.
भने मान्छे भनेपछि
Roberto Carlos cuts it out. Now it's Luis Suarez.
Wow.
Sensational from Suarez. He's got himself an absolute peach. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And the shot!
खेलाडी खुट्टा हाल्ने रे त्यस्तो लगिरहेको छ खुट्टा हाल्दैन यार के भन्नु
Corner number 2 then. Beckenbauer clears it away. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's managed to get free. Batistuta is on shot, surely! And that should get the job done. Forlan.
खुट्टा हाल्ने त्यस्तै
Pinches it off him.
बेना
Roberto Carlos. Terrific header! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Marmos is first. Marmos नालायक हो क्या अरू छैन क्या अरूलाई खेलान्थ्यो क्या
Matias Cunha is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery.
मार्मस होइन ड्रिबलिङ पासहरू राम्रो दिइरहेछ यसको फिनिसिङ के फिनिसिङ भएन क्या दोस्को
Can he finish? Well, now
यो रनमा त्यसले फेरि बल खुट्टामै चेप्कानी हो अरे
herring after the ball here. Batistuta. Batistuta does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
होइन पास
Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Luis Suarez.
Okay, it didn't quite.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football. And it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half this.
Yeah, they're ahead.
न पास जान्छ राम्रो न केही जान्छ राम्रो के भएको यार
To go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. And he's chosen to go back. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Khan, in the context of the game, he must save it. That is some save from Khan. And he's managed to gift it back. A probing pass. It's a pretty loose pass. Forlan. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Matias Cunha is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Now it's Forlan. Costa Curta. McManaman. Now it's Luis Suarez. He's going for goal. wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
And he was quick to react. Caicedo. Matheus Cunha. Now it's Luis Suarez.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach. That's rather hopeful.
च्याप्प पार नि दोस्तार
And he has squeezed it out somehow.
Really looks sharp, didn't he? That's very well played.
So, third corner of the game. Roberto Carlos goes short. Beckenbauer attempts a clearance. Crosses it in here. Tries to get it clear. And this is Luis Suarez. Marmouche. Into the last quarter of an hour. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Great vision. And he's in on goal. There's the shot. Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught napping. Elects to cross. He's having a shot. And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. How very smart. He just got it right.
Bale really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So the lead now is... It's Luis Suarez! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
He's definitely
भएन डिभिजन छैन
This team should look to him to produce
अझै म यहाँ कतिमा छु
a comeback.
डिभिजन 1 म माया हो जस्तो मानिरहेछु यो पालि
Coming up here. They've played it short. Now it's McManaman. It's a mighty effort. It's in. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Wow.
Spread neatly. Suarez has it out wide and in space.
केही भन्नु छ
It's a goal.
Suit cash.
Square again. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Magic. What a magical football match.
टाइम पास गर्ने हो नि त लास्टमा ब्याक पास गरेर गर्ने त हो त्यो भर्खरको पास जोतको यति रनमा त्यो डेभिड्सले हेडिङ भेटाइरहेको छ यार उसित राइकार्डसित यो अकाउन्ट मैले कहिलेदेखि खेलिरहेको छु हिजो हिजो अस्तिदेखि खेलिरहेको छु होइन यो
Just
अकाउन्ट
about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So off we go then.
It's a privilege to see the defensive great that is Franco Baresi.
Absolutely.
A marvellous tactical brain married to good pace and a technical ease.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Doué. Bebeto. Now then, the ball's come loose. Best. Can he get on the end of this? No, that was never going to make it. Xavi Alonso. And it's Beckham. Bebeto. Xavi Alonso. Shot a goal! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defenses apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Dealt with nicely by the defence. He won't be happy with that one. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Beckham. And that is a little undercooked.
Nepal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Marmouche. Now it's Batistuta. Now, can they get him away? Xavi Alonso gets across to intercept that. Bebeto. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Doué has an approach to the... Batistuta! The alert has passed. It didn't always look as though it would.
Well, that's the risk you have to take when you're fully committed to attack, Peter. They're going to leave a few areas unattended.
And the finish! He's... And they're at it again in double quick time. Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, that pretty much works out as a gift due to the space he was afforded in the box.
Milan, chance for a shot! Eric Cantona, fantastic! A finish right from the top draw. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, entry via the post is at the widest possible point, which means a keeper is well and truly beaten.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Doué.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Bebeto. Beckenbauer.
लास्टमा ब्रेकफास्ट लिएर टाइम पास गर्ने हो क्या लिड भएको छ भने गर्नुपर्छ रुखन
Many people saw this coming ahead of kickoff. And the second half gets underway.
Nepal really have to pick things up here. Their opponents are going to set up to play on the counter-attack now.
Big chance! Really well taken goal. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So is this the start of a comeback? Beckenbauer. Marmouche. Looking tidy in possession here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Lovely pass, but
ह्याप्पी ओली है त यो चाहिँ हाम्रो अति भयो होला यार तिम्रो के छ उतातिर अहिले कस्तो छ
Well, that'll certainly improve their mood. All the talking, both tactical and motivational, in that half-time dressing room seems to have paid off for the moment, at least.
Cantona has found the net here, of course. And it's Beckham. And Beckham! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
त्यति साह्रो डर छैन ओके अहिले त्यो बमहरू रोकिसक्यो होला होइन हान्न
That's clever. That is a brilliant interception. Xavi Alonso. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And this is Bale. He's away.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Cantona. That's Beckham. Now it's Cantona. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Batistuta. Batistuta.
नि जति त छैन जस्तो लाग्छ मैले झरेको छैन त्यो
Milan can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Batistuta. Oh, that's fabulous. Chance! It's a goal! Back to within one. Interesting. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. This is threatening to become a really good game. Takes a shot!
जुन वानमा पुगेन अहिले छैन यार दिमाग खराब
And we have our very first corner.
दिउँसो पुरा भनेको फेरि माइनस आला जस्तो छ
Thuram.
ड्र भयो पनि खेलाउनु
And he
सोचिरहेको
can
छु
get that clear. Played back in. Beckham.
यस्तो आइरहेको छ के भनौँ म अब
He's got a goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
And the pass is intercepted. Brahim Diaz. He's shifting through the gears here. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a...
गोल गएको त दिनु नि यार
So a big chance now from 12 yards. Well, the keepers these days have done their homework. And that's one back. Not much more than a formality.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
We have got ourselves a game here. Brahim Diaz quietly revving up. And he's searching through. Oh,
Nice, man.
chance!
Oi.
Scored! We thought it was over. It's all square once more. That really is quite. And that will be the final act. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect.
कस्तो चलिरहेको छ खेलेन यार म यतिकै घरमै बसेर 64 भनेपछि 2 गेम मात्रै जित्नुपर्छ कि हामीले 2 गेम जितेपछि हामी अगाडि छिर्यो मनमा अनि अरू कस्तो छ यो पुसन्न अनि आफैले त्यो भ्यारानी प्याकमा कोही पर्यो कि नि त्यसले फ्याक पर्यो यार दिमाग खराब मलाई यस्तो हडब्रेक भइरहेछ यसपछि अझै 2टा आइडी छ क्या मेरो पुसान्ने यो आज भ्याइदिउँ भनेको दिउँसो त्यसले आएको यो अकाउन्ट के भयो
So we're up and running.
I still feel that this man Diego Forlan is a little unappreciated, Peter, despite all of his achievements.
Why might that be? Decent chance! Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter, not a lot more to add.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Played out to the right. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Real chance! They want to be quick to recover this. Chance! It's loose now.
कति ट्राइमा खोइ त यार त्यो मै बिर्सेँ
Good stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent.
20 कति ट्राइमा हो क्या
Beckham picks it up out wide. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Oh, that's well spotted. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Played back in. Best. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Does well to stand firm and defend it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Marmoush. He's shifting through the gears here. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Look, when we talk about decision making, there's a great example. Strong and decisive.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And that is as far as they're going to go. And it's Neymar. Bale. Best. Oh, well measured. That is good strength.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Best!
He He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Baresi cuts it out. Neymar. Best. Neymar. Neymar cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking
Oi.
up on that, and quickly.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. It's Neymar!
Nice.
A really
Yettikin gol var med mig.
and
Aimen am.
last action of the first half.
Yettikin gol var
Very
var med.
competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we are back underway. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Pumas with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. He gets big. And it's in. They have come roaring back.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move, and met it perfectly.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Schmeichel claims it safe hands.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Bale, he's found some space.
Ngena.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Tries to play it through. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Beckenbauer with the clearance. Hit into the middle. Shapes to shoot! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
ड्रमै जिन्दगी जाने भयो यार मेरो
Beckham standing over it.
प्लेयर चेन्ज हो न यार यो यस्तै छ यो गेम होइन
Facing up to his adversary.
मान्छे टाढा हुँदाखेरि प्लेयर चेन्ज गर्दाखेरि प्लेयर चेन्ज हुँदैन जब खुट्टामा बल हुन्छ पास दिन खोज्छु होइन त्यतिखेर प्लेयर चेन्ज हुन्छ
That's going to go a long way. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And it's Batistuta. In with the challenge. Best. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Bumazunam really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Chance for a shot! Glorious! About as smooth as it gets. And they're back in front. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
He's in a great position here. A lot of... Goes for a shot!
I think we're about to see
Ya,
no half measures from here.
The message is simple. Defend this with your lives. Cleared without hesitation. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Baresi wins the duel this time. Odo is one whose deliveries we all know about. Neymar. Oh, well played, well played. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So off we go then.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who'll need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
Bale touches it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards. They've got to make this nice and quick.
And here's Batistuta, and he's managed to get free.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed. Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Marquinhos. Threads one in. Chance, surely! It's there!
ให้มานำไหม
There is the breakthrough! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And the shot! Baresi is there to clear. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Oh, there's a probing ball. Madrid trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Big header! Sticks it away! They are right back in business!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Well, I don't think he could...
And Batistuta! Glorious! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And again they hit the front. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Good ball, good take. Olise. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played. Well stopped.
त्यही खेलाउन दोस्त यार पास
Kaku! Thuram.
यसले क्लियर गर्यो
Without sophistication.
कहाँमा थुराम
Neymar. Cross to the back post. Whistle for half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in...
Real chance! And it's in! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive. The finish...
He's going for goal! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Thuram tries to play it through. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Oh, Red, nice interception. Marmouche driving forward. Madrid needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And he's managed to get rid. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're...
Great chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Kapal.
Madrid with the corner. They're first. And now they can spring out of defence. Nice control. Lovely. Now then. Chance for a shot! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Looking for a runner. And the shot's on here. And the shot! Relentless! Just
Nice one.
relentless!
Lovely, eh?
Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good.
Goes for goal! And it's hit the woodwork and out. And he thumps it clear. Best. Oh, this is a very good run. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, sweet feet. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Well read, and the danger is averted. And the counter is on. Best. Oh, just skips past his man. Batistuta shoots!
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Oh, smashing header! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Plays a sharp little ball here. And he's in on goal. And a chance! Really well taken goal. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defenses apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So is this the start of a comeback? Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, that's well spotted. So that's it. It is all over.
18 दे यार 18 मान्छे दे पनि हो अति बवाल
Comes together. Victory never in doubt in the mind of the
वाउ रन माथि कसरी 2 पोइन्टले बसाल्दैछ यार 2 points 2 points 2 points 18 दे पनि केही जान्न थियो होला यार यो कोनामीको लिटरली ल 1 म्याच त हो फेरि अहिले यहाँ हारेपछि तनाव हुन्छ -30 हुन्छ र 30 र 35 हुन्छ होला त्यस्तै पऱ्यो अघि मेरो म्यामले अघि त्यो जित्ने म्याचहरू लास्टै ड्र भइदियो क्या लास्टतिर
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. That's got things underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I'm just so pleased that Andy Robertson here is finally getting the plaudits he deserves when you consider the journey he's had from the...
Best! Georgie Best! Amazing!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from...
यो गेम चाहिँ हराम खेल्नुपर्छ ल हामी
This could be good.
अर्को एक दुईको लिडमा आएपछि एक गोलको लिड फेरि वापस आइहाल्छ होइन अर्को एकको लिड हार्नुपर्छ हामी हराम बल खेल्नुपर्छ यो गेम चाहिँ
For the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Pumas are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Pinches it off him.
फल
The referee's awarded a free kick. Messi is behind this one. Great chance here to level it up. Messi! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Now it's Batistuta. Neymar. Batistuta takes the shot. It's there.
हुने काम गर्दैन नहुने काम मात्रै गर्छन् के भनौँ यार राइट त्यो नि आफैबाट पिल्ल्याछ क्या
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
That is so good. Such
Wow.
sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position...
Goes for a shot. Ambitious, but just off target.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Well read. Nice interception. He's found a way past. Cannavaro cuts it out. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Couldn't squeeze it through. Great vision. Shot could be on. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty.
ह्याप्पी होली यार के छ
Chance now from
कहाँ गयो तिमी आज
20 meters. Now, power or placement? Goal! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
So we have a breakthrough. Now, how will things develop from here? And it's Robertson. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
छोन दोस्त छुनु पर्यो त्यस्तो बल
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Cannavaro. Chiellini. Doué. And this is Batistuta. And
Nice.
Batistuta! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Pumas with the corner. They're first. Thuram getting this one clear. And it's Messi. Neymar has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Goes down, but nothing given. Bale. And they can counter here. And that's a nicely shaped ball. He's found some space. Shot, surely!
कसको गाडी हो साथी फेरि आज यति हिजो के गाडी हो यार
Again!
यो खराब
Trucks, and they are soaring!
just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. So the lead now is 2.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Bale is there to clear. That'll be the last act of the first half.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1.
मेसेज गर मेरी पास एकैछिन रुख यो हाफ जे पनि हुनसक्छ तर मेसेज गर न म लगइन गरिहाल्छु फुल त्यो त त्यही हो अब यो गेम चाहिँ लास्ट गेम चाहिँ त्यही गर्नुपर्छ हामीले यो आइडीको
And we're off again. Rijkaard. Robertson. And it's Doué. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Aubameyang. That's really well cleared. And Robertson. It's a promising position.
आइडीमा नि त्यही हो
Line for a corner kick.
हेरौँ न तिम्रो आइडी कस्तो छ पहिला हाल न
Pumas have their second corner now. It's a mighty effort.
Oh,
It's in.
नगर न यार त्यस्तो त्यो केटाहरू क्लियर गर न त्यो मालिनीको बल थियो नि
Into life. This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Doué. Strong running down that left flank. Showing great feet there. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Rijkaard. And it's Robertson. Robertson got a long way forward.
Last ball clear.
And that has left him in a heap. Referee has just said play on. Oh, good read.
He read that really well. And
लास्टको बल क्लियर
And the shot.
लास्टको बल क्लियर के यार क्लियर गर्नु पर्यो क्लियर क्लियर खेल्नु के अब भने त भने थियो तिमीले तर के गर्नु सिट भयो नि त
They've done it again. It is incredible.
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
Gorgeous. Just gorgeous.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, easy pickings there. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He won't be happy with that one. And here's Messi. Belletti.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Xavi Alonso, given the lift of his goal. 2 minutes to be added on. Neymar wriggles his way through. Now it's Aubameyang. Well,
सुरुबाट नै खेल्नुपर्ने रहेछ क्लियर गरेर म्यामले
what a game.
खेलान खोजेर दिमाग रगा
Ferocity,
-5
marvelous talent from
जे पनि हुन सक्छ सेकेन्ड हाफमा भन्दै थिए 2 घण्टा 3 घण्टा हुन लागेछ यो त अति भएन 3 घण्टा भनेपछि कति 60 हामीले कति गेम खेल्यौँ टोटल 5 गेम लगातार जितेपछि पुग्थ्यौँ हामी आज थाहा छ 5 गेम भनेपछि 50 मिनेटमा देखि स्टार्ट गरे होइन हामीले आज त्यही के भन्छ अरे 5 गेम लगातार जित्यो भए अघि नै पुग्थ्यौँ हामी ड्र वाइल्ड भयो क्या आज कति बजीसम्म हो लाइभ यो डिभिजन 1 मा फाल्न बित्तिकै अफ गर्छु यार मैले त खाना पनि खाएको छैन थाहा छ बिहानदेखि
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, this guy, Ruben Dias, has been a revelation. I'd say his two strengths are the aggression with which he leads the defensive line and the awareness that never seems to fail him. That makes him a very stern test for any opposition attacker here.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Barcelona with the corner. They're first. And that should get the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's through here. And this is Batistuta. Foot in. Batistuta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Xavi Alonso. Rijkaard. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Looking for the run. And he's in on goal. And Del Piero! Well, now it's a race. Oh, it's another chance. Oh, that is rather wayward.
Barcelona certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Massaro. Baresi gets it clear. Rice. Beckenbauer clears. Can he get on the end of this? There's the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Xavi Alonso, and he's had it nicked away. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He has a look up, shot a goal! Oh, it's in! Bale. Marmouche. Passing is crisp and sharp. Best. Batistuta. And this is Batistuta. Ruben Diaz gets good distance on it. Del Piero. And he's intervened well there. Rice making good progress on the right-hand side. And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break.
पब्जी चाहिँ किन साथी
And it's hoisted.
यसो हरामी खेलौँ भनेको बल तिमीले कतिखेर गयो अघि नै हेरेर छ क्या तिमीले
Corner number 2 then.
हामी अरू गेममा आइसक्यौँ त्यो गेमबाट
They've played it short. And this is Neymar. And the shot!
वाउ
Barcelona! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though.
Goes for a shot! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction.
ओइ किपर
Wonderful to watch.
That is so good. Such sharp.
ए झन्नै सिट भयो थाहा छ
Delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Real chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And here's Bale. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half.
Well, I suppose from the opposition's view...
Bale! That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper...
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Batistuta. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
रिभिजन खेल्यो भने त बिपी मात्र बढ्छ हो मेरो यहाँ त्यस्तै भइरहेछ दिमाग खराब यो गेम जे हुन्छ हुन्छ एन्ड गरिदिन्छ यार स्ट्रिम मेरो दिमाग खराब भइसकेको छ
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, delightful ball. For a moment, you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Best, very much a man of this moment. Bale!
नाइस
Gareth Bale! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And this is Batistuta. And Batistuta!
Wait, clear. Oh, please. रुख. औ आन्छ रहन मत के रुख रहन मत के
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
मेट्रोग्राफ देखाऊ है दादा ओके क्लिक गर्ने त मेटा हो फुटबलमा
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. So the lead now is 2.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Rijkaard. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Ambitious ball here. Oh, well played, well played. And that was very necessary. And it's Kimmich.
किपर
Looking to go
नाइस
deep. And the keeper beats it away.
दोस्त लात्तीले क्लियर गर न यार
Nicely by the defence. Zanetti looking to penetrate opposition lines.
क्लियर फ्लोर कसलाई खाएको वान पिसमा खोइ त यार मेरो एकछिन यहाँ दिमाग चलिरहेको छ एकछिन ल
Shooting range. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
सबले सुझाइदिएँ मेरो म्यामले दिमाग खराब यार
Oh, given away.
म दुख्छु
Big chance. Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. An act of charity, great. And what a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good.
3 घण्टा लाग्यो म्याच डिभिजन 1 मा पुग्न 1700 बाट
And deservedly so.
तिमीले पठायौ तिमीले आइडी पास पठायौ कि नै सबै एउटै लाइनमा लेखेर पठाऊ है मलाई म लगइन गरिहालेँ तिम्रो अकाउन्ट हराम बल भन्ने कुरा रमाइलो हुँदो रहेछ यार खेलेपछि एउटै लिङ्कमा लेखेको छ बवाल ठ्याक्क कपी गरेर हान्न सजिलो हुन्छ क्या रामबलको बानी गर्नुहुन्न हो साथी गर्नुहुन्न त्यो त कहिले कसो मात्रै हो डिस्प्लेड भएको बेला मात्रै हो कि त्यस्तो युज गर्ने कोड आउला है मलाई पठाइहाल है वाउ कोड तिम्रो सानो सानो सानी मन रह्यो तर तिनको के गरेको यो 99 प्लस हो त सबै रिसिभल हान्दिउँ 10 लाख भित्र हुनुपर्छ होइन साथी डिजिआको लागि 10 लाख भित्र दाइ के भयो गेम कस्तो के भयो मतलब हजुरसँग 104 को पेप छैन यार 104 को पेप मस्त पेपै छैन मेरो मेन अकाउन्टमा छन् त छ तर त्यो लिजेन्डवाला पुरानो कार्ड हुन्छ नि त्यो कार्ड छ पेप 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 छैन बक्सो होइन यो डिस्ट्रोयर हो ए ए ए ए ए अब स्पेसल अपडेट कहिले आउँछ फ्री पिकहरू दिने खै यार अब हेर्नै पर्छ यो थर्सडे हेरौँ न थर्सडे आउला कि भन्ने कुरा हो लेट्स से केही त्यस्तो केही थाहा पाएपछि म उमा के अरे कम्युनिटीमा पोस्ट गर्छु नि रिप्लाइङ हो दोस्त ल त यो ग्राफ छैन यार यो मेरो अकाउन्ट होइन क्या मेरो मेन अकाउन्टमा पनि छैन मसित पनि छैन योहान क्राफ चाहिँ यो पुरानोवाला लिजेन्ड कार्डमा चाहिँ छ नयाँवाला चाहिँ मसित छैन योहान कति 3वटा आयो होइन योहानको कार्ड 3वटा आयो 3वटामा मसित छैन कुनै पनि त्यो 160 कोइन चाहिँ एन्ड्रोइड त्यो भन्छ बोजनलाई हाल्नु न एसएसमा राम्रो हुन्छ बोजन अहिले पछि ट्राई गर्नुपर्छ 160 हानिदिउँ 160 त कसरी स्पिन गर्न मिल्छ 100 हानिदिन्छु म परेपछि बवाल होल प्लेयरवाला आयो भने जानुपर्छ योहान होइन आजलाई चाहिँ यति गरौँ यार कुनमा हानिदिउँ तिम्रो 100 कोइन एक म्याच हानमा आऊ अहिले त नयाँ यार अङ्कल अब म एन्ड गर्न लाग्यो ल त आजलाई यति नै गरौँ हामी राति आयो भने आएन त भने भोलितिर ल भोलि पनि त्यही दिउँसो हान्नुपर्छ बवाल तरिकाले हो एन्ड्रोइडमा छ कोइन मसँग तर आइओएसमा देखाउँदैन त्यो देखाउँदैन नि एन्ड्रोइडको कोइन एन्ड्रोइडमा देखान्छ आइओएसको आइओएसमा देखान्छ बाई बाई ल ल ल बाई बाई त्यही मेरो आइडी लगइन गरेर 102 किनिदिनु न प्लिज एसिएफ राम्रो छैन भन्दैछ नि त साथी खै यार मैले त लिएर राखेँ मात्रै भएको छु कि त्यो ठ्याक्कै 500 यो त्यो हालेको पर्यो ल बाई 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 अहिले चाहिँ म अफ भएको है त कतिवटा हो अहिलेसम्म हेरेकोमा धन्यवाद म फेरि आउनेछु आज राति नै त अनि भोलि त उसम्मको लागि पिस आउट है त